All right, ladies and gentlemen and programmers, we're going to do lesson 3, part 6. We are going to add some keyboard control to our crab. It would be cool. Wouldn't it be nice if we had keyboard control? Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to look for a method that we can use from the Greenfoot class that will help us. By the way, write this down in notes. This is called the API, Application Programmers Interface. What is a method that we could use? What is a method that we could use to help us get keyboard control? On your notes, write out how you might use it. Okay, so everybody do that. Let's see if I can do it here with you. See if you can do it first. Hit pause on this video. See if you can do it, and then I'll do it. Okay, so you're going to go Help, Greenfoot class documentation. Okay, so then it says it's in the Greenfoot class. So there's all these other classes we have access to. All right, so which one of these guys would help us get keyboard control? And it would be this one, is key down. Okay, so this is the one we can use to help us get keyboard control. So what you're going to do is try to figure out in your notes, write down a method or write down a method definition that's going to help us have keyboard control. All right. Okay, so write out your method definition for how to use that method to get keyboard control. All right, and by the way, what is the data type of the parameter of this method? So we have is key down. All right, so its return type is Boolean. It's a question. Hey, which key is currently being pressed? And it'll tell you. No, it's not. That's not it. It's a Boolean. So it's going to say, hey, are you currently pressing the up arrow? And it'll say, oh yeah, you are. No, it's Boolean, which is true or false. But that's not what we're asking. We're asking what is the parameter data type. So the name is key name. So we have to give it the name of whatever key we were checking to see if it's pressed. But that's not it either. It's right here, java.language.string. The data type of the parameter is string. Well, what is that? What is that? Well, let's look at it. Oh, let's look at this. You have to get out your handout. So grab the handout that says string at the top. If you don't have that handout, get it and write this down. A string is a piece of text written double quotes. So this is a string, this is a string, this is a string, and even this number 5, if it's in quotation marks, that is no longer the number 5. You couldn't perform calculations with it. That's like the letter 5. This right here, this is not a string. 5, hi, name, anything that's not in quotes is not a string. It's something different. You have to figure out what it is, but it's not a string. Okay. All right, in this case, the string expected is the name of the key we want to test. For keys that produce a character, that character is their name. So for example, if you wanted to move with WASD, you would put a capital W, capital A, capital S, capital D. So the arrow keys are called left, right, up, and down. Okay, so if Greenfoot dot is key down left, do something. And what's that do something? That's eventually going to be turn. What is this called, by the way? I'm going to quiz you on that. What is that thing called? That is called the dot notation because we're getting the is key down method from Greenfoot. We didn't have access to it, but now we do because we're telling it where to look for it. All right, let's keep going. All right, here is what we're going to do. You're going to, I just gave you the answer. Here, public void check Keypress if Greenfoot dot is key down left, opening curly brace, closing curly brace, turn -4 degrees. If you're hitting the right key, turn 4 degrees. Hopefully you had something like this written down in your notes. Okay, static, it means it belongs to the class. You have to use the dot notation. Boolean means it's going to return either true or false. The method name is key down, and it's going to expect a string, so letters in quotation marks, and you're going to put whatever the name of the key is that you want to test. All right, so everybody try to do this. Remove the random turning method call from the crab's act method. Remove the turn at edge method call. Add threaded code into your crab's act method that makes the crab turn left whenever the left cursor key is pressed. Create a method definition called check Keypress that goes along with the method call. No, hold on, that's wrong. I'm gonna hit pause on this. Okay, I fixed it. We're going to add it to the check Keypress method. Okay, hit pause, see if you can do all this first, and then I'll show you what to do a little bit. I'm not really going to show you what to do. Okay, so basically what you're going to do is you're going to come over here. You're going to come to the crab, okay, and you're going to go to his act method, and you're going to get rid of the turn at edge and turn random because we don't need those anymore. We're going to say turn at, no, we're going to say check Keypress. Check Keypress. Okay, so now it doesn't know how to check Keypress, right? So we have this method call, but we need the corresponding method definition. So we're going to come right here after the act method, and before our look for worm method, we're going to click right here, and you're going to create the check Keypress method. Okay, so I'm going to let you figure out how to do that on your own. You're kind of on your own for that. See what you can do. Okay, but here's the quiz. Answer this quiz question. Hit pause on this video, answer these questions, ask me for help if you need it. Next part of the quiz. Okay. All right, and then go on to the next video.